Alright, we're back here with some more CZN, and we have a new game mode that's going to be coming out pretty soon called Sortie. And let me tell you, this game mode, freaking amazing with how it's going to play and the rewards you're going to get. So from what I understand about Sortie, it's going to be like a true roguelike game mode for us that we kind of lost in the chaos mode, because you know chaos mode ended up becoming about farming for certain decks to be able to use outside of chaos and simulation and for great rift and so on, right? But with Sortie, you're going to be starting with one character, I believe, and as you progress you're going to be able to get multiple characters. You're also going to be able to get multiple fates as well to allow your characters to get stronger. And there's obviously no save data in this game mode. It's true roguelike. Get the cards you want, get the cards you want to maybe try out, and keep pushing forward. And they are going to have 3 areas, as you see here, with the outskirts, interior, and the depths. So it's going to be free, so it does probably mean that this mode is going to be kind of long to play, but it is what it is. And as you obviously push through this game mode, the enemies are going to get stronger, but so are your characters too. And here they start talking about the combat formation. As I said, you do start off with one combatant, and as you go you're going to be pretty much able to get 4 combatants, but some of them combatants come with certain stipulations in terms of what you can do and use with them, which I'm pretty sure we're going to get into as well. Okay, and you could also, I believe, use characters that you don't have to, that you don't own, which is going to be pretty cool. And we'll join the party with 4 starting cards and a random epiphany card. Okay, that's pretty nice. So you're probably going to want to, the third combatant will appear with a modified deck, remove all basic cards, and or have certain cards duplicated as well. So you're definitely going to want to probably do your team in a certain way. And the 4th final combatant will have 2 cards that they're able to use, but I believe the 2 cards that they're able to use are going to be their core cards that are like really good for them, of course. That's kind of how your party is going to be set up with the 4 characters you're going to be able to use in this game mode. Then again, to talking about choosing certain fates as well while you explore this chaos or Sortie mode, I should really call it. And it does seem like you're going to be able to choose various fates as you go on in this game mode. Then moving forward, we start talking about the difficulty and risks of this game mode, which obviously means it's going to be a lot more harder than other game modes, which is going to make it a ton more fun. There's going to be new monsters, and they say with special effects as well. So it seems like this is a different version of what was his name? Cthulhu, I think it was. And there's also no link mode in this game as well. So once you hit 0, you're dead, you're gone, you're finished. And as you also saw, there was a button you could trigger, like how in chaos mode you're able to trigger a button to put in nightmare mode or whatever, right? So it increases your tier for your save data. But in this game mode you're going to unlock hardcore mode, which typically just makes it a lot more harder. But I'm pretty sure you're also going to get bonus rewards for doing that too. And they pretty much ended up there, but there will be various difficulties. As I said, there was like 5 difficulties you're going to be able to choose. And obviously with the 5 difficulties, there was also another thing. I don't know if they showed it. Did we skip over it perhaps? But you know how in the seasonal bosses that come out, not the great rift ones, the other ones, right? And you're able to choose a whole bunch of things. I think, what does it go up to? Does it go up to 6 or 8? And you're able to tick them off to make the boss harder, right? You're pretty much going to be able to do the same thing within this mode as well, where there's actually going to be 30 of them that you could choose. So and once you choose all 30 of them, obviously that means you're doing the hardest version that you can. Then on top of the hell mode and the 30 out of 30 thing you could do, you could also put it on hardcore mode to make it even more harder, it seems, as well. So yeah, this game mode could get crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much the game mode of Sortie. The rewards along with Sortie as well wasn't discussed in this video. I feel like they could have done a better job in this video, to be fair. But with Sortie rewards, you're going to be able to get this currency called, oh my days, what was it called? It was called black something, okay? But with this currency, you're obviously going to be able to get your typical various rewards. But most importantly, you're going to be able to modify your save data decks. So no matter what, you definitely want to play this game mode, okay? Because you're going to be able to modify your decks, get divine epiphanies, remove cards if you want, and duplicate cards as well. So it's gonna be an amazing game mode for, you know, certain save characters save data as well, especially if there was like a save data where you feel like it's perfect but you just want to remove a card, or if you feel like you just need a different epiphany, or if you just got a divine epiphany on this card. This game mode is definitely gonna come in clutch for sure. But one thing I do wonder is how many times can you modify someone's deck through this game mode, or through with this currency that they're gonna give. You know, that's one thing that's going to be very interesting. Like, let's say if I do a run with Serennial and I get a nice godlike epiphany on a homing laser that gives, you know, the 1 AP that everyone loves, but every time when it came to copy, I just didn't get that one, right? So I ended up finishing the run with 1 homing laser divine epiphany. Can I use this game mode to duplicate homing laser 4 times, well, 3 more times? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be interesting to see if Sortie, the currency can work when you're modifying someone's deck. Like, can you just modify it a whole bunch of times, or is it only going to be like, yeah, you can modify it once, but you can't modify this character save data anymore? That's going to be very interesting. But look, that's going to be it for me. That's the Sortie game mode. We talked about, you know, how hard and difficult it's going to be, how it's most likely going to play, and the rewards that you're going to be able to get from this game mode. And that's going to be it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one of CZN.